Hello, everybody, and welcome to Pick a Stack Wednesday, the best day of the week. We gotta have something to look forward to, right? You guys, you made it another week. Even though the world is in total chaos, it is biblical. Storms all over the place, not just in America, but all around the world. Earthquakes, hurricanes, volcanoes, people losing their minds, but you made it another week. So good for you. We are starting off with the Lemurian Saint Germain crystal singing bell to raise the frequency. And that's what we all need to be doing. We all need to be raising the frequency, and we need to be praying for the world. Whatever that means to you, doing rituals, praying, doing spells, it doesn't even matter how you do it, but we need to be doing it as a collective. We need to be doing this as a collective because we are reliving Atlantis. And this time we're going to get it right. We're not going to have to be destroyed. So, whatever you can do to help your little corner of the world be a better place, do that. Focus on the positive. Don't focus on the negative. Help people where you can help. If you can't do it financially or physically, then pray, which we should all be doing anyway. Look at the light behind me. Isn't it glorious? Focus on the light. If you're new to Pick a Stack, this is what we do here. Today we have 3 stacks. Each stack is a deck. Each stack has a crystal. Stack number 1 is the Shamanic Medicine deck. That's an oracle deck by Barbara Mickle-John Free. Stack number 2, it will be a reading from the Chakra Reading Card deck. Another oracle deck, that is Rochelle Charman. And stack number 3 will be a reading from the Earth Warriors deck. Also an oracle deck by Elena Fairchild. So your job is to think of an idea, issue, or question pertaining to yourself, your loved ones, your community, or the world, and then choose a stack. Do it intuitively. Each stack has a crystal, and I'll talk about the crystals in the reading. If you don't know what to ask about, you can just listen to the whole video. If you don't know what to ask about, send the healing energy to your community or the world. Okay, we all need it. All right, let's get started. It is fall right now. We're at the end of the first third of October. Can you believe that? Sometimes the days are really long, and then sometimes like the month goes by really fast. We are in this weird time. And honestly, I'm praying, because this next 6 months is just going to be turmoil, just make it go by fast. Please just make it go by fast. Because it's like being in hell. Yeah, all this icky energy. The dark side is just flailing about, trying to take people out as fast as possible. Spiritual attacks all the time. Physical attacks. But again, we concentrate on the light. Concentrate on the light. The light fills the room. The light fills your home. The light fills my shop. The light fills the town. The light can fill the world if we ask. So please ask. All right, let's get started. Stack number 1, you get a fabulous Ocean Jasper heart. This is Ocean Jasper. You know, I've never been a jasper kind of person. Like there's certain ones like bumblebee jasper or, very um, polychrome from Madagascar. Never really been an ocean jasper, but this year, like I can't get enough of ocean jasper. I have a couple big towers. It just like, it's soothing. It's grounding. This one is heart shaped. It's perfect for your palm. It's just, that's what it makes me do. I hold it and it just makes me do like, okay, I got this. I'm grounded to the earth. I can make it through the day. It's soothing. It's a good word for it. It's soothing. So that is your stone, the jasper. Jasper has a very, to me anyway, has a very gentle grounding energy. Like some hematite and shungite, boom, makes you ground like that. This jasper goes, so it's softer and gentler, and it feels good. So if you don't have any ocean jasper, get yourself some. We have it here in the shop. And that one is it from the shop. Actually, all three of the stones today are from the shop. So a lot of times somebody will contact me and say, that stone in stack number whatever, I need that. And I will set it aside or I'll ship it to you. So always keep that in mind. This one right here. Okay, so stack number 1, you are going to get a reading from the Shamanic Medicine deck. And what's interesting is it's the card of crystals. The card of crystals. Look at that, light even cuts through the card. Thank you, light. So the card of crystals says amplification. You have a natural affinity and attraction to the shining world of crystals. And if you don't, you probably do and you don't even know it. These conscious allies are happy to assist with healing, connection work, and protection. Crystals have the power to enhance, strengthen, and energize. This card is reminding you to connect with crystals on a regular basis. You do not have to go it alone, for crystals truly wish to partner with you. All this is true. And my crystals, they tell me, okay, today you need to wear me. Like this one, I was trying to decide which necklace to wear with this fabulous top with all the bright colors. And either the crystal talked to me or my guides talked to me and they said, this one, this is protection. This is spiritual protection. It's grounding. This is the one you need to wear. And then I needed to wear these earrings. These are clear quartz. This is a, hang on. This is a golden sheen obsidian. Whether you feel drawn to work with crystals on a healing basis or to use them purely for your own benefit, crystals have the power to assist. A shaman recognizes all of nature is alive and that all beings have spirit. Trees and plants have spirit. And that's why if you're a vegetarian and you're like, oh, don't eat a cow, don't eat a chicken, it has a spirit. So does broccoli. So does asparagus. It has a spirit. So do all the herbal medicines. The mullein and the sumac have a spirit. Everything out there does. Light has a spirit. Dragonflies have a spirit. This tree in the backyard has a spirit. And some will definitely make their presence known. And you need to pay attention to that. Like, he's the guardian of the neighborhood, that one right there. And when my neighbors had somebody in here last week trimming him, you can bet I was protecting him, because he may be the guardian of the neighborhood, but I'm his protector. And I had to make sure that they didn't mess him up. You know what I mean? Right now, you would benefit from the life force that runs through the mineral kingdom. Work with the electrical charge naturally created and stored in some crystals for deep physical, metaphysical, and emotional healing. These crystals have a frequency and an electrical charge. And that's why when I hold this one, it feels calming and soothing and grounding, because that's the frequency that it has. And if it has a spirit to it, not all of them do. Some rocks are just rocks. Some trees are just trees. But there's spirits that choose to inhabit them. And if they inhabit a specific crystal, you can feel it. You can hear them talking to you, or you can feel them talking to you. You just know you have to have this one today, because something's talking to you. The crystalline energy will magnify your healing abilities and enable a greater connection with spirit. This is why when I do readings and when I do healings, I use crystals. Big ass crystals, okay? I like big rocks, and I cannot lie. Because they bring more power to me and to you when I'm doing a healing on you or when I'm doing a reading on you. Power. You will become stronger, and your skills will be amplified by working with these beautiful stones. Invite crystals into your everyday life by keeping this card or actual crystals on your person, in your environment, or in your meditations. So this card is reminding you to work with crystals. This card and this stone, which is soothing and grounding, remind us that we also need to be grounded. That's why my guides chose this one. Reminder, be grounded. I wanted to see what the theme was. I don't know what it is yet. We have to be grounded. Our job is a transformer. We take that light right there and we transform it and transmute it into usable energy for ourselves, for plants, or for caregiving, taking care of the trees and the plants. There's a live plant right there. And there's a bunch over there. Taking care of animals, taking care of the earth, taking care of each other. We all have that small inner circle of people that we can count on. Yeah, we got to take care of each other, especially now and going forward. This world is a chaotic place. We got to be grounded. Work with the crystals. That's your reminder. I gotta have some water. Today's cup, Mother of Unicorns. I need one that says Mother of Dragons, because that's who I resonate with right now. Or Auntie of Dragons. My friend Kat has a baby, and that baby is a dragon, and so I am now the auntie of a dragon. Yay! Oh, crazy times we're living in. Remember, we chose to come here and have front row seats at this thing. What were we thinking? I don't know. All I know is I remember going, oh, me, pick me. It seemed easy out there. Then you get here and you're like, oh, this is harder than I thought. And when I talk to my spirit guides and my kids out there, I'm like, okay, you know how hard it is to be here. It's even harder now. Help me, please. Actually, I say help me, thank you. But I am not going to say please, because I am not going to beg. Help me, thank you. That was stack number 1. Oh, I'm sorry. We're supposed to do the singing bell. I'm in the zone. This cleanses the air. And me. I'll take more of that. And you. All right. If you chose stack number 2, you are going to get a reading from the chakra reading card deck. But first, let's talk about your stone, which is a crescent moon. And this is jade. Isn't it lovely? Have you seen the moon lately? I've been watching some of my people online and they're like, we're not seeing the moon. Where's the moon? We have this comet, we have this moon. It looks like 2 moons in the sky, but nobody's seeing the moon. So more weird stuff going on out there. So if you can't see the moon, you can always have a moon like this beautiful jade moon. And it's a crescent. It's almost half full. So jade is awesome because it's anti-aging. You know, you could literally take this thing and rub it on your face or whatever needs to look younger. Just oh, it's also a stone of peace and serenity and calming. So we had the calming energy in stack number 1 with this ocean jasper. And now we have this stone of serenity of this jade crescent moon in stack number 2. A lot of people believe that it's the lucky stone. So it can bring love into your life. It can bring money into your life, prosperity, resources. Resources isn't necessarily money. It can be things. It can help strengthen your mental faculties. So bring clarity to your mind. And it's also protective. So it's protective against accidents. Maybe you want to have a piece of jade in your vehicle. That would be a really good idea. I know I've talked about this before in my videos, but I have this weird little cubby. I have 2 cup holders and then this weird shaped little cubby. It's almost triangular way at the back. And when I first got my car, I'm like, what the heck am I supposed to use that for? My phone doesn't fit in it. I don't know what it's for. And I'm not going to look it up. I'm going to fill it with crystals. Hello. It is the crystal holder. I also have some in the pockets, like grounding ones in the pockets of the doors. So it can also, jade also helps you attune into the needs of others. So if you're doing healings, if you are praying for the world, you can use this stone to send out healing to everybody. Okay? It helps you attune in. Now, I got to just say this. When we are praying for the world, when we're sending healing to the world, do not allow yourself to feel the wounds of the world and of the people you are sending healing to. It creeps in once in a while in me, and I get extremely depressed and sad and disappointed in humanity. And we have to not do that. We are meant to be an observer, to observe, not to be a sponge to take in their emotions. That is not helpful to anybody. You're not taking it away from them. You're just feeling them. So now there's one more person that's sad and depressed and angry and disappointed. So visualize a shield, put a bubble around yourself, whatever you got to do, and be an observer. Okay? I got it. My guides are like screaming it about that one. We are the observer, not the sponge. Please don't be a sponge. Like I said, the last few weeks with the southeast, actually storms all over the place. Once in a while it gets in and I feel the desperation and the sadness, and I can smell the smells and I can feel the feels, and it's not necessary for me to do that. All right, I gotta shift a little bit. You get card number 28. 2 plus 8 is 10. 1 plus 0 is 1. This is all about a new beginning. The card is called Visualization. kind of crazy, huh? Visualization. Third eye chakra. You have attracted this card into your awareness today because this is a creative time of visualization for you. Visualization is a tool for manifesting your desires and dreams and a powerful way for you to receive visions and messages from the spirit world. When we visualize, we activate the third eye chakra, and yours is currently expanding and awakening. Excuse me. You are encouraged to practice exercises that enhance this process, such as meditation and breath work. And again, meditation. Oh, excuse me. My nose is super itchy all of a sudden. So if your nose is itchy, pay attention. Meditation and breath work. We all need to be doing that. We need to find that peaceful, calming, quiet point where we can connect. Okay? Visualize a tube or a pipe connecting you to source, to great spirit, to God, to your higher self. Connect. Listen to a guided meditation if you need to. And guided meditations are to shut up your left brain. That means somebody's talking. Okay? Somebody's talking. It doesn't mean just music. If you're starting out, don't just listen to music. It's too distracting. Because your left brain doesn't have something to do. So listen to a guided meditation. And then don't listen to that same one again. Listen to a different one. Keep your left brain on its toes. The color of the third eye chakra is violet. So you may like to imagine this color streaming into your third eye as it expands and awakens to its full potential. In this opening, you will receive strong visions and deep wisdom. Trust what is coming through for you. You will also deepen your intuition and psychic abilities as the third eye awakens. And don't be scared. First of all, make sure you're protected before you do this. Do a little prayer. Whoever you talk to. Archangel Michael, Yeshua, God, Holy Spirit, thank you for protecting me and my physical body while I do this guided meditation. Literally takes seconds, okay? Please protect yourself. Protect yourself when you're going shopping, when you're driving to work, when you're going for a walk. We need to be protecting ourselves all the time, especially these days. You are receiving strong signs and messages from your spirit guides, from the spirit world. It is important that you slow down for a moment and go within to see what you are being shown. You could also be receiving signs from the earthly world and are encouraged to pay more attention to the visions around you. This card can represent that you are in a phase of creating and are being asked to visualize strongly what you would like to manifest in your world. Tune into your heart and bring forth the ideas and visions that are appearing to assist you on the next phase of your journey. Now, if you don't know what the next phase of your journey is, like I don't know the next phase of my journey, you can just say, thank you for bringing me all the resources I need for the next phase of my journey. Thank you for bringing me messages that will give me clarity on what the next part of my journey is. What do I need to be doing? And if your guides are like mine, they're going to say, just chill. We got this. In other words, we ain't telling you shit. If your guides have a better sense of humor than mine, they might give you a hint as to what you need to be doing. So, stack number 2, meditate. Find that calm center, that quiet point. Communicate with your guides. In stack number 1, we had crystals. Stack number 2, we have meditate and connect with the higher ups. I feel like, okay, I just got goosebumps everywhere. I feel like these messages are so vitally important right now because what they're telling us is don't concentrate on what's going on out there, okay? Concentrate on what's going on in here. This relationship is the most important because it's what's going to save us from the chaos out there. Okay? Woo! A little crystal singing bowl. 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 blue light. Did you see it? I love that. Thank you. Thank you, sunshine. Thank you for doing that throbbing thing. That's beautiful. Sometimes I'll go outside in the morning and I'll talk to the sun and it'll do that. Like, I hear you. Oh, thank you. All right, you ready for stack number 3? You're going to get a reading from the Earth Warriors. And before that, we are going to have the Stone of Chrysocolla. Don't look at my face. There we go. Chrysocolla. Chrysocolla is kind of a bluish greenish color. It's totally throat chakra. It's creativity and communication. It's for artists. It's for teachers. It's for musicians, right? Because we want it to do this. Whether it's words coming out or songs coming out, creativity, art coming out. It doesn't have to be vocal art. It could be painting, because this is our center of creativity. It can draw off negative energies of rocky relationships. It can help with the thyroid and the adrenal system. It's excellent for any issues that you have with your throat. So laryngitis, sore throat, colds, flu, that whole thing. It's good for people that have issues with their blood sugar or blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis, hips. Actually, I'm having an issue with my hip right now. Where is that thing? I'm just going to put it right here. Right by my hip. It is really good for diminishing anxiety and depression from being alone. So, if you're in a hospital room, Chrysocolla is a good stone. It brings some joy, helps you lift yourself out of that depression and anxiety. If you are living alone in your house, it's a good stone. You know, it's a really good stone for lockdowns. So if we get locked down again, Chrysocolla is the stone. Yeah. All right, spirit guides, what do we need to know? This one? This one. It's only one. Ooh. Card number 44, master number. White Buffalo Woman. Hopeful heart. White Buffalo Woman. I have worked with White Buffalo Woman. I worked with her a lot last year when I was working with the Lakota. She came through very powerfully. So I kind of have a soft spot for her. All right, White Buffalo Woman. In Native American tradition, the Sioux Mother, White Buffalo Woman, is a symbol of rebirth and spiritual promise. This reading signifies hope. I'm getting all emotional. And reunion. After a challenging or dark time. We need to call on her right now. There will be harmony and a coming together in sacred purpose after putting pain or conflict behind you. A birth of something pure and true shall happen under the auspices of Great Spirit. Forgive yourself and others, and lay claim to the purity and goodwill that is in your heart's true nature. Spiritual blessing is bestowed. Your actions are in accord with heaven. Complete release and renewal shall take place. The good and true will triumph in the end. Have faith, for your prayers are being answered. So I'm taking this personally because I keep praying for humanity. Because I'm so worried that humanity isn't going to make it. But this tells me that we will. So we need to, everybody, remember, we're reliving Atlantis. And in those days, we had to destroy ourselves because we were out of hand. The AI got out of hand, and the people got out of hand. Instead of being the glorious days of unity, of community, we became ugly. And we're on that road right now. And I watch these videos, the good videos from Tennessee and from North Carolina. And these people that are coming in to help strangers or neighbors, it doesn't matter. That's what we all need to be doing. We need to be helping each other. We need to stop thinking that something external to us is going to come and rescue us. We need to find the Christ energy inside of each one of us and use that to help our fellow humans. Stop thinking it's going to be the government. The government doesn't have Christ energy. I'm pretty sure it has the opposite. We all have the Christ energy inside of us, whether we know it or not, whether we believe it or not. Use that to help others. Pray for the world. We are Earth warriors. That's why we're here. We came to infiltrate from within, to be spiritual warriors. Thank you, White Buffalo Woman, for the encouragement. Because now I remember that there is hope and that the light is going to win. And the fact that the light is doing its throbbing thing behind me as an affirmation helps. Wow. Super powerful. That was stack number 3. There's hope. We need to rise up, you guys. We need to spiritually rise up. That's way more important than physical rising up. Physical rising up is good, but spiritual rising up is even better. It's way more powerful. Oh. It's funny how the light coming through the window looks like that. It looks like a crescent. All right. Thank you for joining me for this emotional pick a stack. I love you guys. You're the reason I do this. You are the reason I do this. I don't do this for me. I do this for you. Because if I can help at least one person out there, I know that I'm a success. I love you. And I send you blessings of love, light, peace, joy, happiness, success, divine health, and all good things, and hope. Thank you for making your corner of the world a better place. I'm working on mine. Namaste, my beautiful soul family.